Spiritual Center of Toledo. It's a wonderful place to be, and we know, as was said in the beginning, that you have been called here. Without a doubt. And I know I've mentioned this before, but today I'm getting a feeling to reiterate and let you know that you are in your perfect right spot. And within you is that call that knows that you're more. And this is important for you to follow. Do not doubt yourself when you get these feelings. Please don't. They're real. They truly are. They work in my life. So I welcome you here today. If you're new, welcome here. You're in a beautiful teaching, guidance. And I'd like to send blessings to a few people that we know and may need a little extra. Friday I did a memorial service at the Ottawa Cemetery, and I'd like to send blessings to Sushik. She has her loving companion made his transition. His name is Dan Ralston, and I sent her comfort. It takes a little bit to get over this, but she'll never lose the beauty. We talked about that. Never lose it. It will always go with you, and it will heal you as you move on. So blessings to her. Healing blessings to our Scott Sheridan here. Had a minor surgery, and we see him healing in mind and body, and he knows how to do that. Mark Williams is here, and we bless him in his healing. A lot of healing in this group, a lot of love, and that's why. We know what it is and how to use it, don't we? So let's pray together. Let's join together in a prayer and just center ourselves. Call forth that knowledge that you own, that you use to blossom in this life. It's there forever. And to the beautiful consciousness of the oneness, we are brought into the loving guidance of spirit, the leading guidance of knowledge, knowing. It is ours to have at any time. And this guidance never leaves us. It is with us throughout our lives. And in any time of concern, challenge, call upon it in prayer or meditation. We bless this congregation as we see us growing in consciousness. For when two or more are gathered, you know the power within. And we bring that power forth today. We send it out to the world. Send it out to the world for healing. If we are one, we are connected to all man, animal, trees. And if we want that peace, which we do, it's natural, give it forth. Send it forth to friends, the earth, whatever it might be. Use your power of love. You can move mountains. The image and likeness means that we have that power within. You are the same as the divinity within you. and how sweet and kind you are. How gracious that you give that kindness to everyone. You may not have to say a word, you can just stand in the presence of someone and let your feeling of love move within them. And they will know, and you have helped in that moment from the heart. Right from the heart. So bless us today. We see our growth in front of us and our awareness opens up because we have asked it to. We are on a journey in this life, a wonderful journey. And we will use the powers that we have within, the love, the life, elimination, will. All of those powers are ours to use. Bless this congregation. Send forth love, kindness, comfort. Bless this community. And so it is. Amen. My talk today is called The Golden Key. And when I first got into Unity, they had pamphlets that were free that they handed out. And I happened to pick this one up. It's a little guy, maybe 3 inches by 4. It was power-packed. So I'm going to talk about the golden key today. And if you've ever had the experience of a challenge in your life and you go to bed and you kind of sway it back and forth and it's moving your heart and you don't know what to do, and you do this all night long, or at least part of the night, or you may be doing it today. Could it be a financial situation? Could it be a companion situation? A health situation? But when this worry comes over us, it takes over us. Worry is the lack of love. It's also fear, isn't it? And fear builds a wall to the healing power that you possess. I know I've had instances before that just were gut-wrenching, and that's no lie. And it's sickly. You can do that to yourself quite easily, and not knowing what to do. But the first thing we do, try and control the situation in our mind. We see something that, well, this will happen and it'll be okay. And we're constantly working at it in our mind. And the mind is just turning over and over and not resolving at all. This little book that the author, Emmett Fox, wrote in 1931 still exists today and still is sold today. It's a golden key to solve this problem. And I know that you already know it, but we're going to express it in a little different way. Einstein said you cannot solve a problem with the same consciousness that created it. You cannot solve a problem with the same consciousness that created it. So Emmett Fox says, what do we do? And you know the answer. I know you do. We change our consciousness. He wants us to move into a new consciousness when we have challenges in life. So he wrote the golden key. And it's not denying that something is happening in our lives. We don't do that. It's replacing something. It's replacing what we are thinking about that possibly is not causing good things in our lives and our minds, because we know that thoughts are things that we create. We are creators, folks. So that's why in Unity, they teach us thoughts, feelings are things. This is how we manifest things in our lives, the hard things. So we need to change our consciousness and the way that we think. And this is what Emmett Fox says. Remove your thoughts and replace it with a positive thought that you know is within yourself. So in other words, say we have a financial problem and we're really worried about it. What is the outcome? Whatever it may be. And we start to think about it and worry about it, and we know it's like a snowball effect, right? In consciousness, we know this, so we don't do it. But sometimes it's hard not to think about the challenges in our lives because we don't always know what to do. We don't always know what to do. So Emmett Fox says, we do. Simply change the worry with what? God. With God thought. No matter what it may be, that is the power of the change. I give it to God. I give it to God because I know that that problem will be solved. I give it to God in spirit to move it gently away. We don't have to worry about how spirit takes over and divinely moves it into its right place. Let God do that. Let spirit do that for you. It will happen. And it works. I do it and you do it. Give it to God. Let it go, as they say. So, Emmett Fox has given us the golden key. The key to change our consciousness when we do have problems or situations in our life, no matter how little or how large they are to us. We can change them. We can change that situation and see it manifest in the best way possible. And I have done this, and when the situation has changed, I put God in place of it. I trust Spirit. That's why I'm here. I can use this. I'm supposed to use this. I don't have to go sailing in life without thinking there's nothing I can do, because there is. Give the power back to yourself. It's right there. So when I did that, and I gave the situation to Spirit, and it takes a little while for me to calm down when there's things like that in my life, challenges. First, I quiet myself. Put myself in the right consciousness. I have to. Because I can't think of anything else if I don't. So I relax. And Fox says, just relax into it. Let it go. Calm down. And he says, golden key it. Golden key your situation. Golden key your friend that needs help. Golden key your financial need. Golden key your good health. And so what would happen with me? is that Wednesday I woke up the next day and I knew I had to face this, folks. You know, there's things you have to face. And I would say to myself, it's done. It's done. There's no more that I can do. I can't change it. Gave it away. And it happens. The situation healed itself. It turned to a solution I hadn't thought of at all. But that's the love. That's the love, the key that is in your heart. Who's here? You're never alone. And your problems are not problems if you give them to Spirit. And I'm just going to ask for a moment, is there anybody who would like to give an example of a troublesome challenge they might have had and how it lovingly and divinely turned out? Think on that just for a moment. And just stand up. If you do have an incident, just stand up for me. Yes. Ah, wonderful. This is our loving Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, and I know I've shared this story with you before, Dara, and she suggested that I share it with other people. So I was retiring from my full-time job. I was tired of the stress of that job. And I looked and looked on Monster, on all of these places where you can get a new job, and really could not find anything that was going to be the low stress, short hours, something that really met all of my needs. And so I was at a lunch with a group of people, and another friend was there, and he has been a minister, and so he's very connected to God. And he was talking about how he had recently come back to the area, could not find any kind of work that suited him. And then he said, I realized I needed to just stop doing that, not my will, but the will of God. And so I said to myself, okay, I'm quitting this. I'm just going to let God do this. And he said, people started offering me work immediately. Okay, this is at lunchtime that I heard this. I went home that afternoon and I thought, that's what I need to do. I need to just let go, let God. So, okay, God, I'm going to turn this over to you. That same evening, I already had made a date with a girlfriend to go out and have dinner. And so we were sitting having dinner, and we were talking about our kids, and she interrupted herself right in the middle of a sentence about her kids and said, you know what I'm going to do when I retire? Now, she wasn't anywhere close to retirement. You know what I'm going to do when I retire? There's these great jobs at a library. You work 15 hours a week. That's what I'm going to do. And I said, well, I never see that job. I never see that job like on the websites for jobs. And she said, oh, they only post them on the library website. You have to look at the library website. And within 2 weeks, I had my new retirement job that met all my needs.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, I just love that story when you told me it, and she let go. She let go and trusted in her inner spirit. And again, we get tired sometimes when we worry too much, don't we? It takes a lot of energy out of us, so why bother to worry? So, what I'd like to do, I'd like to call Larry and Kathy down here, if you would. Larry Thompson, where are you, my friend? my chauffeur, my ride. I'm going to hand each of you out, go on that side, and hand each of them a golden key.
Okay.
And we're going to use this golden key in just a moment.
You get one too.
Yes. What'd you say?
Solid gold. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now don't pawn this thing, just keep it to yourself. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Larry. So we've talked about it, explained it. Now Emmett Fox wants us to do it. Sometimes we leave here, and that's okay, we don't really practice it. This will take practice, or not. It depends. And I'm going to ask Haku, would you put on some very low meditation music, if you would, please? And what we're going to do is go into a reflection. Not into a deep meditation, but we're going to use this key to golden key something that we would like to have manifest without worry. Now, if you don't have anything right now, God bless you, that's okay. Just sit with us. Sit with us and take this key with you anyway. I'm going to try doors with this key, I'll tell you. But anyway, let's do it. And then you can take this home with you, of course, and practice it. Or when you need it, folks, pick it up and golden key it. Golden key it. So, I would like you to, you don't even have to close your eyes, but you can if it gets you in a little deeper. We're not going to go real deep. This is not meditation. So let's relax our body. Let's relax our minds. First thing is to calm ourselves, to rid ourselves of the tension that the worry may be causing. And you may have to take a little moment for this, and that's okay. That's okay. So envision a golden key coming into mind, or hold on to your golden key. And whatever worry you have, go ahead and bring it in gently, without fear and worry. Bring it in. It could be health, again, finances, companion. It could be a sick animal. It could be anything. God bless our animals. And now that you have it in your consciousness, go ahead and just see it move aside. It's making room for something greater. And say to yourself anything spiritual, a favorite saying or something that calms you down. I am God, and I know all is mine. I was made in the likeness and self-image of Spirit. All that I want is mine. I am shown the way. Anything that is God-like. And say these sayings to yourself gently over and over. Emmett Fox again says, move that thought, that consciousness in its way. Take it over there. See the concern melting and solving itself through God. And if you seem to relive that thought, that's okay. Just focus right back on your saying or God, Spirit. It can be one word. This key will work, friends. It will work. God is my need, my help in every need. God is this wondrous peace I feel inside and know will guide me through this. And you can feel your consciousness take over the new thought, the new thinking, creating something new. And the challenge is left behind. So for just a moment, I would like you to stay with your God thinking and move that aside, the challenge, and actually practice it. Feel God. Let go. And we don't have to solve it. God will. You will by your thinking naturally. So for just a moment, let's sit with this golden key and be with one. I don't have to concern myself anymore. I am spirit and myself as one to move this challenge away. To make it the best way it should be. To heal my loving friend that I love so much. To bless my companion that may be going through something. Bless our animals. They have challenges. I know that it will be taken care of. Not to fuss, not to worry, not to fear. And let's just move back into the room if you have left a consciousness to be with one in that silent place. Let's come back with our loving selves. Feel the light. Feel the joy. Feel yourself bouncing inside as you know something wonderful has happened. And it has. Bring forth your faith. It has. And like I said, anytime, please use this this way of healing, this healing writing by Emmett Fox. Anytime you need to. Use this, use what you just learned, for sure. And golden key, all that you need to do, even yourself. Golden key yourself. So let's close. And in conclusion, I bless you all for joining me and participating in this little this lesson today. Joy to be with you and give to you as you give to me, because I do feel it up here, no doubt, and I know it's going to be up here when I come. And that's the beauty of knowing all this teaching. And God bless you. See your path with flowers. See you walk the way that you need to walk. Know that you are guided where you need to go. Doubt not for one moment is the truth of you. Thank you very, very much. God bless you all. So, thank you.